it kind of gets you ready for what a playoff series is like, and also it cuts down on travel in the year, which from a recovery and a body standpoint is can be very beneficial. So yeah, and also it kind of can create a little bit of a rivalry within the season. I mean, if you look at the standings right now, this is a huge 2 games for both teams. As far as the 4 points that are up for grabs, and yeah, so naturally I think the rivalry will be created right off the opening puck drop, and yeah, so for me, especially going through it already once with the San Jose experience, I kind of like it.
Even like one day where you're not getting in at 2-3 in the morning in the hotel has got to be nice on the body.
Yeah, and it's after a game, it's you're rushing to get out of the rink and rushing to get to the airport and rushing to get to the next city, and like you said, getting into a hotel at whether it's 1, 2, 3 in the morning, it's it cuts that out. So yeah, if you go about it the right way, and obviously if you are able to win games on mini series like this, you end up liking them, and you end up being in favor of them. So in saying all that, the most important thing is about what you're going to do on the ice.
Daryl he said that there probably isn't a lot of transfer over from game to game, but when you look at, as you said, 3 points separating you in the standings and just kind of back to back, I mean, is there an opportunity there for some, kind of that playoff type feel in some ways, maybe?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And they're, you look at the St. Louis Blue, they're a team with a lot of pride and a lot of guys that have played in the playoffs and a lot of guys that have won in the playoffs. So, they want to do what they can to get themselves back in a playoff position, and we want to do what we can to get points and move up the standings as well. So I think that's just going to, create, 2 good games here, and 2 teams with a lot of pride and 2 teams with a lot to play for.
Is there an intensity to this trip as a whole? I mean, Nashville's playing pretty well right now. They're coming off Dallas. You guys played in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, for sure. There's, it's funny. You look at the California trip, and at that time you're going, okay, this is the biggest trip of our season, and then now you come into this trip, and it's true. It is. It's the biggest trip of our season, and you look at the California trip, and we did a good job getting points on that trip, and that's something that we got to do again here on this trip, and I mean, we play all these teams 3 times, and you look now, we play Edmonton 3 times, so it is like divisional games when you really break it down. So they are huge games when you look at it as a whole.
Well, it's going to be a good sign there too that you talk about that being a big trip, and then the way that you guys delivered and performed on that. I mean, kind of rising to those moments too, and trying to take advantage of those opportunities like that.
For sure, and that's something that we got to do on this trip. Is we need different guys and everybody stepping up at different times. So yeah, lots to look forward to, lots to play for, and it's we got 1 point in Chicago where we would have liked to have gotten 2, but we still got a point, and points are really valuable for us right now.